Hi, Year 12s. I hope you had a lovely weekend. When I left you on Friday, I felt like you were all looking pretty much like these free images you see here. Um, I definitely felt like that 100%. I feel like as we are going towards the end of term, we're all very exhausted and we definitely all need a little bit of extra sleep and a little bit of extra rest. But I've got some amazing news for you, which is that the countdown has finally started and you can see the finish line ahead. Okay, so we are almost at the end of term. You've got 7.5 days left to this term. So not far now. You've done amazingly so far. And to keep you going for the next week, I got some fantastic shout outs from your teachers. So let's start reading them. Miss Boyson said that Kwan and Katie give excellent contributions to class in sociology based on independent reading. Kit and Katie had really amazing notes on Great Connell in sociology, and Lauren had consistently great work in sociology as well. Well done. Miss Braithwaite said that she wanted to shout out all of the art students for keeping up with deadlines, always putting in 100% in class, and being in the art department to finish work whenever they can. You're all model students. Fantastic. Mr. Karikari gave a big shout out to Year 12 computer science students for their hard work and commitment. Their programming homework tasks are a joy to review. Well done. I'm very proud of you. Miss Begum said that she wanted to shout out to Tabassum, Marco and George for their ongoing enthusiasm and contribution in psychology through their consistent feedback and discussion in class. Miss Offord wanted to give a shout out to all English class for your hard work on essay writing with Edo's house. I know that the jump from GCSE to A-level with literature is a long jump, but you're all approaching it with a leap, enthusiasm, of hard work and effort, and of exciting, original and perceptive ideas. You're coming on leaps and bounds in your writing style. I'm also chuffed that so many of you are joining Miss Goodrich and I for the theatre next week. Miss Oliver wanted to give a shout out for the geographers who went on a field trip this week. Everyone was engaged and shared their bridge values when engaging with the general public. Here are some pictures for you as well to look at. And the same was from Miss Marlon Doyle, still for Year 12 geographers, who deserve a massive shout out for the hard work and engagement in your field work yesterday. They were all fantastic. You were all well behaved, polite, and came prepared, and were wonderful with their engagement in taking service from the local people. Miss Fan wanted to shout out Year 12 biologists for your spectacular work. They've shown such incredible drive and resilience. It has been a big jump from GCSE to A-level, but they've demonstrated such great work ethic, settled in really well. I wanted to shout out to everyone who put themselves forward for the Think Like a Lawyer program, going for an interview process. I know sometimes it's quite hard to put yourself through an interview process, but you've all done fantastically well. Well done. Miss Judd wanted to shout out to the Year 12 music students for making a massive improvement with their homework submission and for working hard on their performance. Miss Daly to the politics class for excellent work, the source-based essay questions. Miss Gonzalez, shout out to my Year 12 Spanish class for their fantastic effort and hard work throughout this whole term. Their hard work and integrity in every lesson, together with their commitment and drive to achieve success is phenomenal. I'm so very proud of them. Keep up the excellent work. And then something in Spanish that I'm not going to attempt to read, but I know that it means have a lovely holidays. Mr. Lilly wanted to shout out to all of his Year 12 class, but in particular, I wanted to shout out to George for improving from grade U to get 100% on his recent assessment. Adnan Islam, always going above and beyond. Berfin, most likely to offer an answer on a new topic and works 100%. Tabassum, a superstar, always tries her best, has a great future ahead of her in maths. And then Umi, often getting 100% in homework, you're an absolute smasher. Mr. Bacht, I should say Mr. Big shout out to his Year 12 BTEC IT class. So proud of how much you've achieved already in terms of mastering the building of complex databases. Keep practicing the skills and you'll do great in the upcoming external exams in January. Okay, so after all these fantastic shout outs, I wanted to just give you a little reminder that although we feel like really tired, we're exhausted, we still have quite a few exams ahead. So some people actually have the proper exams in January, but most of us will also have just some tests in classrooms this week and next week. So what I really wanted to remind you all is that although we feel really tired, and sometimes when we feel tired, we start thinking, oh, okay, I can't do it anymore. I wanted to just give you a reminder that we are not going to stop when we're tired, but we're going to stop when we are done. As I was saying, I'm aware that when we're tired, we start like kind of slacking off and not being 100%. I definitely know that when I'm exhausted, what I start doing is I want Deliveroo every night. I don't want to cook. I don't want to like clean my flat. I want to just like lay in bed and not do a lot. Okay, so we all understand, but we all really need you in the sixth form team to keep going, especially when you are tired. Okay, so what are the things that you need to do to keep it going and to make sure that you get to the finish line 100%? Because as I said, it's hard to get to the end and be 100%. So let's try and keep it easy. Let's do a few things that we know we can do and are not too difficult to do. Let's just concentrate on them. What are these things? So the first thing that I wanted to do is be here. Okay, so I know that in the last couple of weeks of term, we're going to start having headaches, stomach aches, feeling a little bit like sniffly, we're tired and all of that. So we're going to try and come in anyway. Okay, push yourself to come in. We understand. If we then see that you're really, really like unwell, you'll be able to go home. But please do come in, show us that you're trying your best, and show us that even if you have a little bit of a headache, you can take some paracetamol or something and still be in your lesson, especially because you've got exams and tests. You don't want to miss any learning time. Also, I know that when we're tired, it takes us longer to get ready. We're a little bit slower and all of that. So let's make sure that maybe we put our alarm a little bit earlier. We like 10 minutes earlier so that we, even if we're slower getting ready, we can make sure that we're still punctual to our to school in the morning, because you don't really want to do any detention after school. If you're tired, you just want to go home at the right time. Let's try and make sure that we are in lessons so that we don't waste any time, even if it's just 5 minutes. Remember, thinking about a different mindset, like we spoke a couple of weeks ago. 5 minutes are 5 minutes of your learning, or there might be 5 minutes of your tests that you're missing. Okay. The third thing I want you to do is to think about using IES effectively. Right now, this is the most important time to use IES effectively. So you want to make sure that you are revising. Maybe you can do some last minute flashcards. I know that in math, some people might look at a certain formula in the previous IES that they might use in their exam, and that's exactly the one that you need. So make sure that you like staying away from your phones, staying away from your friends. Just try and stay away from distractions. When we're tired, we get so much more easily distracted. So let's try and avoid any type of distraction at all. Okay, if you feel like you've got revision to do and you think, oh, if I go home, I'm going to fall asleep, I'm not going to be able to like revise, or like, I don't know, I'm gonna get distracted, I'm gonna spend hours on TikTok, on YouTube. So maybe stay in school longer for this last week. You can stay until 5. Me and Miss, like the study area is open until 5, and so is the LRC. So you can just stay a little bit longer, make sure you do everything you need to do before you go home. If you don't want to see mine and Miss Kanom's face, we do understand 100%. There are libraries around the borough, so you can also go there rather than staying in school. Again, like, we understand if you don't want to see us, we're not going to get offended, but make sure you like get have all of the best chances to do really well in this test and to finish this term 100%. A couple of messages from me. So can you all please pause for a second and complete this form that Mr. Goli and Ms. Kanom have sent about the way you do work, because you might be given a laptop if you if you don't have the chance at home to have access to a laptop or a computer or the internet. Okay, so please all pause and complete this. You should find it in an email from Ms. Kanom or Mr. Goli. Another thing, today is the last day for your for applying for your mentoring. So can you please make sure that you come to me or Miss Kanom in the office, and we'll give you the form, and then you can complete it by today at 12, and then we'll let you know more in the new year. Okay. All right, year 12s, this is all for me. If you have any questions, if you would like to chat, you know where to find me, you know where to find Miss Kanom, you know where to find everyone. So I hope you have a lovely week. And remember, we've got 7.5 days left. So let's make sure we get to the end 100%. Bye.